Hi everyone, welcome back to my next video. Well, here we are again with the Bluetti products. And again, they don't pay me. I don't make any money. They're not buying my opinion. I'm giving you my honest, objective opinion of my experiences with the Bluetti, because they're a super great, fantastic product. So what I'm here today to talk to you about is the big Amazon Prime sale that's coming right up. The Amazon Prime sale is on July 11th and 12th of 2023. So if you are in the market for a new to you or you've never owned one before power station, then the Amazon Prime sale, July 11th and the 12th, is what you want to do. So let's talk about the units that are on sale and their price. We'll start with the EB3A, the smallest, not the newest, but the smallest of them. A normal price right now at $299, and it will be on sale for $200, $199. That is really, really good because this is a superior product. You can see that it's much smaller than these others. It's very small. It has a 600 watt inverter. That means it will probably run any normal sized appliance that you want to run. It won't run a microwave. It won't run big power tools. It'll run small power tools, which is really good. It has a 268 watt hour battery, which is great. That's for if you need a very small unit, this fits that perfectly. It's physically small, has a small battery, and will do the trick for you just fine. And at $200, it's a screaming deal. I don't think you can't save much. The cheapest no name will be $150 to $200. And for that, spend the money and buy a high quality, top tier name brand. Buy the Bluetti. Then the next one is the EB70S. This is the sweet spot to my mind. It's bigger, much more powerful, and quite a bit more expensive. So the EB70S has an 800 watt inverter, which is just a couple hundred more. That might make a difference to you. It has a 768 watt hour battery, nearly 3 times the size, more than double. And then above that, we're going to come to the AC60, which is their newest and latest and greatest. And what makes it really outstanding is the IP65 rating. That means it's very dust proof and somewhat waterproof. It's splash proof. Having an IP65 rating or an IP rating of any kind is very unusual. So that makes this unique and distinctive. It also has this cord, which will connect it to the B80. The price right now on the AC60 is $699, and it's going down $100 off, and it will be $599. That's still expensive. It only has a 403 watt hour battery. That's small. Usually you want to pay $1 a watt or less. So what you're buying for that extra money is the IP65 rating, and that might very well be worth it. It might outlast any of the others, but also the expandability. So here's this unit. Below it is the B80. They're completely separate units. You can charge either one with 200 watts of solar. It has the B80 has its own power outlets. It has both 12 volt and 5 volt. It does not have 110 volt, no inverter. And they're connected by this cable, and this gives it full information back and forth. And you can connect 2 different B80 batteries. If all you can afford right now is the AC60, you buy that, you save your money. When you can afford it, you buy a B80, and now you've got a lot of solar. And if you save your money more, you can buy a second B80 and then have a huge amount of solar. The B80 is 800 watts. This is 400 watts. These two combined are 1200 watts. Really, really good. But then you can add another 800 and you'll be up to 2000 watt hours of battery. The inverter on the AC60 is 600 watts also. Again, 600 watts is fine. All most of us need. When you add the batteries on, you can now run a fridge on the AC60. Neither one of these will run a fridge. So if you need to run a fridge with just these units, the AC60 and a battery is the minimum you can go for. The next unit up above the AC60, again, I've tested it, but I don't have it with me, is the AC180. And its normal price is $1099, $1,100, and it's going to be on sale for $800, $300 off. That's a pretty darn good deal. It has an 1800 watt inverter. It will run my microwave no problem. It also has 1152 watt hours on board, and that's very, very good. That will run your refrigerator. So it's the first one that the AC180 is the first one you buy by itself. It will run your refrigerator in the winter. A lot of them will run it in the summer. None of them will run it in the winter when the short days are short, the sun is low, and you get a lot of clouds. It's also expandable. That's what the AC means, I think, is it means it's expandable. You can buy an outside battery and add it in. This B80 battery can be added into that. And so with the AC180 and the B80, and they're connected with just this exactly same cable. If you have the AC180 and you add the B80, then you have just shy of 2,000 watt hours of power. Fantastic. Weight is a big issue here, and so the EB3A only weighs 10 pounds. So no matter, if you got some arthritis, you're older, 10 pounds, we can almost all handle that. The EB70 is 21 pounds. The AC60 is also 20 pounds. So that's good. I mean, the weight is important. You need to be able to pick these things up and handle them. The next step up is the AC200. And they're both on sale. The original one was the AC200P, and it had a flaw. You had to run 3 panels to make it work on solar. The AC200 Max improved on that, so it only takes 1 panel. One 200 watt panel will make it work. One 100 watt panel will make it work. And that's really important because then you don't have to carry all these panels around. The price on the AC200P is $1,659. It's going down to $1,200. You're saving $540. If you can live with the 3 panel requirement, it's really good bang for the buck. Really, really good. You get a 2,000 watt inverter, runs the microwave all day long, no problem. It has a 2,000 watt hour battery. Again, that's all you need. That's completely adequate. And then it has a 700, it will take in 700 watts of solar. It's expandable to 8,200 watt hours. So you can add in 2 more of their batteries and you're up at 8,000. The 200 Max adds in the ability to run one panel at a time. Good way to start out with one 200 watt panel, then you can add more panels in as you can afford them. You could add in now an external battery as you can afford it. It's also a 2,000 watt hour battery you can add on. You can add 2 of those on, so a total of over 6,000 watt hours. So the Max allows you to run just 1 panel or up to 900 watts of solar. One of the best features, if you're an RV, it has a 30 amp port. So you can just plug your RV's 30 amp right into this thing and that's it. That's all the wiring you have to do. The AC200 Max has a 2,200 watt inverter, has 2,048 watt hours, and will take 900 watts of solar. Once you hit the AC200 and above, you're getting 3,500 cycles out of your LiFePO4 battery. That's a big plus. You're jumped 1,000 cycles off of these units are all 2,500. The best thing about Prime Day sales is the price of the AC200 Max. It's astounding. It's $1959 regular price. That's not a battery, extra battery, just the battery that's inside the unit. 2,048 watt hours inside the unit. So you get it's $1959 regular price. It's going down to $1,299, $1,300. You're saving $660. Wow, $660 off. And $1,300 for a 2,048 watt hour with all of those other features. It's the sweet spot if you're running an RV. Okay, then we jump up to the big boys, the AC300, the AC500. The AC300 doesn't have a battery in board. You have to buy an outboard battery. The outboard battery is 3,048 watt hours. So it's a big battery, and you have to plug it in, and you can expand the AC300 to 12,288 watt hours. So it's going to become expensive. I mean, I'm not telling you, if you want to run a house, whole house running is expensive. But again, you could pick it up, you can carry it out to your RV, move it back, expand it infinitely as you grow the house, as you have more people coming in. The AC300 is great. It has a 3,148 watt hour battery. They're usually sold as a combo, the AC300 and the B300 battery. 3,000 watt inverter. The reason that's important is most of your big items, an inverter, a 2,000 watt inverter will only operate one thing at a time. So if you turn your microwave on, you can't have any other big appliances. The AC300 is the AC200 bigger, basically. The regular price on the AC300 is $3,500, $3,498. It will go down to $2,899. $2,900, you save $600. So that's a big cut. And if you're really looking for a big unit, that's a great one to buy. It's affordable, and yet it's really expandable. Okay, the next one up is the AC500. That's a 5,000 watt inverter for the same reason. You can run your air conditioner and you can run your microwave at the same time. Also, it's expandable to 18,000 watt hours of battery. So you can just keep adding batteries to meet all your possible needs. Essentially unlimited expandability. You can connect two of the AC500s together and have 240 volt service. The battery, it comes with one B300, almost always as a combination, and it will take in 3,000 watts of solar. 3,000 watts of solar. That's what you need to run a house. The AC300, I forgot to tell you, will only take 2,400 watts of solar. The EP500 is an older unit, and it's also on sale. It will be $3,999. It still has all the great features. It's very, very heavy. Comes on wheels. It's so heavy. It's 167 pounds. It has a 2,000 watt inverter, which again is small. You're going to run one large appliance at a time. So, and it will take 1,200 watts of solar. So it's a good solid unit. That's the one that is rated at 6,000 cycles. Okay, so that's a really quick round. Not all that quick, was it? It was a long and tedious roundup of the whole lineup. So there's a unit on sale for you, whatever your needs are today and what they will be in the future. For nearly everyone, if you're in the market right now for a power station, now's the time to buy. Superior product, great price. What else can you ask for? Amazon Prime Days, all of these are on sale. Go to a link in my description. Use that link. I'll make a little bit of money. Won't cost you a thing. So, if you got anything out of this video, like us on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up button, and we'll talk to you later. Bye now.